The Avenger.
The road to crime ends in a trap that justice sets crime does not pay.
He's spending the weekend at his lodge in the country, Miss Claire. He asked me to drive you directly out there.
Well, we could have unloaded some of this luggage in town.
Well, frankly, miss, that never occurred to me. I thought you'd rather come out here direct from the boat.
Well, how much further is this lodge?
We'll be there in half an hour.
Is that the lodge just ahead there, Copley?
Yes, miss. I'll signal them we're coming.
This certainly is a secluded spot.
Yes, miss. It's a sort of hideaway.
Hideaway?
Well, what I mean is it's quiet and restful, miss. Here we are. We'll have to get out on that side, miss. There's a high fence over here.
All right.
Now, this way. I'll get someone to help me with the luggage.